Over here! Surprise!
Nothing but the breeze. Breeze of mine. Eat, drink, to the heat of the...
seems Linny is saying some strange things again.
Nice and spicy! Boba, get them!
Let's dance!
It's no Nice and spicy! Chip on up! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Boba, get them! Surprise! Nice and spicy!
Don't waste my time.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
begin.
It's nothing. Yeah. We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
Step on up!
Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Ah, ancient alchemy truly is.
The neighboring nation of Relay has the most prosperous.
Surprise! The scent of treasure. Boba, get them!
Give up. It's nothing. Give up. It's nothing.
Go, Barbara, go!
Give up.
Step on up! Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? Ready? Now it's time for a short rest. The Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go miss. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. So quick to flee.
Yeah!
Run all you like.
Give up.
Celestial Voyager!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Try this. So quick to flee. It's not cowering already. A clear shot.
Give up.
How unbecoming.
Great Boba! Get them!
Cowering already? Passable effort.
Let's dance! Huh. 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 Huh.
A clear shot. Not bad, not bad. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Fire! Eat this!
All you do
I'll
is run.
protect us. Let the magic begin!
Something else catch your eye?
That really hurt!
Don't waste my time. You wait.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Nice and spicy!
Over here! Give up! You dare to hit me!
Boba, get them! La 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 la.
Surprise! Don't waste my time. Submit!
Die here.
I need to focus. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
It's nothing. Blood repays blood.
Let's dance. I'll protect us. Huh. Huh. Hi. Huh. Huh. Hi. Hi. Huh. Eek. Huh. Oh. Hi. Huh. Boba, get them! Now I'm really out of the frying pan, into the fire!
You wait.
Die here.
The end of Genshin.
Race you! Nova! Get them!
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take but a little tinkering to turn this ballista.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adept... We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Miscalculated. Have a load of this!
Race you!
is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Let the show begin.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny brilliant heart! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This ring's really strong!
Looks like not breaking a fine work! Finished.
Race you, nice and spicy!
I guess this isn't good.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Step on us!
Strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Step on us! Look at me.
You're not going anywhere!
Let me amuse myself. Surprise! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak! In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This is it.
Nice and spicy!
Over here!
I'll protect us.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this battle, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive, but I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks, and thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely, although their blood is weak. There is still strength. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor. I will protect you.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you! You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had... Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your...
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent...
Huh? That doesn't sound good.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has...
Realistically speaking, there is...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal... My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo-Archon?
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Ugh, you're so petty. Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip... There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Chot.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rexlap...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess?
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the ministry...
Hear ye all! The Chi-Sing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celest. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcement said. So that's how they're... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chi-Sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is all...
3,700 years of contracts burnt.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we...
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Chi-Sing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
And to think I put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rexlap. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be...
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did...
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really... If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that. If you were looking for...
Don't waste my time.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the 2 of you can spare the time, I should treat you to...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some 3rd-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Qinyue.
You're right. I do lack the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal, when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because... But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. No matter... I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Li... That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the 7.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength of will, this is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden...
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within...
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's...
Whoa!
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the...
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that.
These are indeed false. I've heard that Ningguang is... Ha! All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. All right then. Was there anything else? Well then.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact...
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials they are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but...
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical... Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not... I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most.
Efficiency is... You may ask me anything.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some insight...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from...
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora and...
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would remember, this is a race against...
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look!
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinct... As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on! Don't go! Why don't you stand there?
Oh, right, yeah.
They had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Well, will you look... Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from...
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that,
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor, but here we are. Perhaps...
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do it?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for... I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect Smash...
This is Lila Harbor. There are a lot...
Laws. No. Apparently not.
Really? So how exactly...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in...
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't... Do you think Shenhe might... It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things...
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in...
Thank you.
She's real...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity...
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the rest? If Paimon had enough, Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning, sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste...
Return to the mountains! That proves it!
Enough about me.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out and now we're probably super behind.
I see. I heard some...
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow! You really don't have to, but having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not...
Really? But I hear that competition is...
Look, we want to win this Sunset Vermilion Night, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baishu? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber, maybe for its first aid on site. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi, meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
No, we've got other stuff to do. What?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the 7 Mountain Treatises. As far as the wreck...
Okay then, let's go. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.
We should... look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow... trees. Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
Is it time for a
Give up.
Nice and spicy. Boba, get them! Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Over here.
Surprise! Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Eat this! Let the show be... Race you! You're really...
Another test
Nice and
subject.
spicy.
That try. I got careless.
Step on up! Boba, get them!
Give up.
A little taste. That tingle. That tingle.
Submit.
Try. I got careless. Come again. That tingle.
It's nothing.
Try. That tingle. Try. Suffocate. Try. That tingle. Another test subject. The wrong test subject. Try. That tingle. Suffocate. Free. Suffocate. Freeze. Another test subject. The wrong test. Freeze. That
Race you!
I got careless. Freeze.
Over here.
A little taste. That tingle.
Don't waste my time.
A little taste. Freeze. Have a little taste. Another test.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Race you! Nice and spicy!
Test subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
Let's dance!
That tingle.
Surprise! You're toast!
Give up.
A little taste.
Submit.
I got careless.
Over here.
Boba, get them!
Picked the wrong test subject. Should raise my hammer. I got careless. That tingle? That tingle picked the wrong test subject.
Trip on up!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Nice and spicy! Surprise! Cue the spotlight! Eat this! Boba, get them!
It's nothing. Submit.
Nice and spicy!
Over here. Give up.
Boba, get them! Trip on up! Nice and spicy!
Your life is mine.
children, come, come. You...
Oh, what is it, Gran?
Oh, no. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the... That simply... Fortunately, I have not yet grown so... Oh, did my friend... I will not go. The teapot that you entered previously...
So, in the a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed. But that's enough nostalgia for now.
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. What's more, well, for starters, I require some shimmer sort. You would have to dig down, but almost no one is even more difficult. In any case, Smaragdus Jada. Goodness knows.
Well, since you're an Adeptus...
Yes. I suppose
she counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go...
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather...
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. Yanfei, I believe you are...
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Milliliths. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a before finally defeating an A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately. Allow me to introduce myself once more. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my... If you have an urgent issue, just...
All right, Yanfei, all right. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always...
Paimon was gonna ask the same question.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time. And then after that they had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Grant.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to...
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis. Anyway, let's not dwell on...
Is that so? Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some...
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm... Hold on a moment.
Whoa, that's a really thick book.
Commercial consultancy. Or... Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal query. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join me? I suppose...
Wow, an Adeptus... Best we be a little more careful than you...
Hello, Mr. Krustle. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you...
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe...
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end, Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins?
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqian. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, in return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus...
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Xiaochao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hair...
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Hey. Hey.
Surprise!
One-Win Bookhouse.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't...
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventure.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck.
Who's Chang the Knight?
A book collector who lives in Qingce Village. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor.
Did somebody say out of print? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Knight? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the...
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion on land.
Are you buying or not?
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shattered Halberd, Volume 6 for the longest time now. Frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that book. If this book can be found, it will be nothing far away.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion.
Piece of cake.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from my associates and I are very interested in them.
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their... My family is in the ore business too. But we now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and that's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't, but now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of déjà vu?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, which...
Huh? Well, I mean, sure,
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Jiqiao somehow. True.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of
even higher. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are locked. Whichever way you look at it, we've got...
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the Jadeite...
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep cross-looking.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow.
What did I feel? Well, my family has seen much jade pass through its hand.
Smooth to the... No, it's nothing.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? You lost them? Are you serious?
I'm sorry. Truly, I am.
Mora! Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hair? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. It was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the...
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back...
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research.
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have some... It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find... Step on up!
Miss Yanfei, what is this about?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite, if mere mortals come into contact with it... Well, Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel
No, not at all. I felt
Now that is strange. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right...
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow.
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track. It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract can...
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take...
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and...
This contract has so many pages.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract.
I've had to read through everything.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable, I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not. Also, the idea of someone abused. But again, let's not dwell on this. I've got it. Let's pay if Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on it all.
Come and see this rare, precious curios.
Why, hello there, surely not more.
No, nothing of the sort.
Snezhnaya. That was the first time. He was quite generous with his. Why, yes.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest... Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially... I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though...
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental...
Is that so? Well, so did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just...
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that These two stones actually look very similar. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of... And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to...
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus...
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and the stone...
Of course.
Oh, I have my reasons. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings...
Yes?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue.
With this hard evidence to back us up...
On the contrary, this is far... If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry... Aha! Got it! Xingxi. She often helps...
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is but the amendments made by... As such, legal...
So you help them make...
Yes, well, that's no... You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advice... Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like...
Again, with that cash...
Well, that's that then. Let's... Over here!
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened?
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was... This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence.
Miss Xingxi, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. when Mr. Crossell commissioned you?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Mr. Crossell wasn't very I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix. The inlaid gemstone is
Thank you, Sinxie.
Sure, it isn't serving
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume?
I believe we have almost all the evidence.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck?
Because only he can provide an authoritative. Once we have this final.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well.
No, I'm here.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about the Seven Mountain Treatise. It is abundant in elemental... Anyway, I suppose that you're about to ask me to...
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baizhu.
No trouble at all. It's just... But after I gave him... I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if you're...
You needn't
You're too...
That Baizhu guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation?
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can...
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do...
Of course. Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10...
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her?
Not at all. According to my... Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article...
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see...
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of what... This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery.
Seriously? Even in any case...
That's an unsubstantial...
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantial.
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him of...
Hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing.
This document proves...
Our second piece of evidence didn't...
You know, you could be right. Perhaps...
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my...
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed. Traveler, would you do the honors? Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and sustained contact with Smaragdus. Mr. Crossell. No idea, you say? I'd guessed it. I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work. However, I'm sure that Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their...
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr.
Huh? No.
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? You do understand, Mr. Crossell. You're...
He's seriously intimidating right now.
I admit it. But I'm a victim in all of this, too. But after receiving it, I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get... That's why I had another pair of hair... I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite, and especially... I was worried that someone would see through.
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make a...
I didn't want to either. But when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client.
10 times?
Crosel looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing. However, Mr. Crosel, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give—
What? But
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus Jadeite over to you.
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, come on. No need to— Well then, that's good. Mr. Crosel, it seems that my client has no further—
Is that so?
Actually, Mr. Crosel, I could see from the hairpins you produced that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have affairs. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores—
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up— even though—
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, an Adeptus. Speaking of, Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to— In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today—
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely—
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a—
You've returned. Good.
Well, if we're all set, Granny.
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you— I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving!
That child. Good. Indeed she— Yanfei might be over. Liyue, all right then. Let us speak of this no more.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
It is but a single teapot. There we— Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it. Good. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them.
Wait a minute, Granny.
Oh, you needn't worry about—
Wow! This— But there's just a whole load of nothing around it. Hey! There's a perfectly good house right over there! Why is it Paimon still? Oh, wait a second. What is— seems it's a huge finch! Excuse me, I am not a finch. Hang on a moment. Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me. So you're the little help. Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yet you may leave all matters regarding your journey may be far from over. Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler. Now, allow me to... Have you any blueprints on you? As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion the... Blueprints? Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking. Just commit the image up, then simply release the thought. Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me. He said that even though subspace this world is not a true one after all. It provides merely a golden-eyed adeptus. I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never... Well, let's not dwell on that. If there's anything you would like to... Maybe you're not used to the... If you ever have any questions...